best medical institution in the United States. They caught me. And I'm sitting there you know, when the doctor says, sit up, lie back down, sit up. And as he was listening, I could see it in his eyes, he caught something. And I said to myself, imagine that, playing all your life as a young kid. And now you're on the doorstep of your dream to play in the NFL, which is every kid's dream. And now I got caught. So I didn't practice the first minicamp. And when I went to the first minicamp, Bill Walsh walked over and said, did you know you had a heart condition? And I straight up lied to him and said, I didn't know. But I knew, because I was hospitalized 3 times as a young man when that condition acted up. Fortunately, the fact that Stanford was such a good medical institution, they decided, because I played 4 years of high school and 4 years of college, that they were going to monitor my situation and let me play. Well, they monitored it, so every year when we had mini camps in the off season, they would sneak my wife and I off to go to see a cardiologist. Because back then, when the media would find out about it, thank God that social media wasn't that big at the time. If the media would have found out about it, when I miss a block, they would say, you know, it's time for Justice Sapolu to go because the heart must be acting up. And that's just how the media is. Well, after my 13th year, I went back in to see the cardiologist. And he came to me and he said, that's it. You can't play anymore. And I said, why? Why not? I said, it's been 12 years already. He says, because your heart's enlarged and the leak is so bad that you're worse than an 80-year-old man that has to climb 1 flight of stairs and you got to sit down. He says, don't you feel like you're about to fall over on the field? I said, yeah, but the guy I'm playing against looked like he's about to fall over too. I feel behind it, and I try to stress this to the kids, is that the strength of the mind. I was so hurt as the biggest kid in class when I was a 5th or 6th grader, and I would have to sit next to the teacher while everybody else is playing. And you can imagine how kids are at that age, you know, telling me, hey, you're so big, you're big for nothing, why are you sitting down, you can't play? I promised myself, and I made up my mind, if I would ever have an opportunity to play the game, or any game, I will never use anything as an excuse to be taken off that field. And that was my mindset. So the doctor called my wife, she walked into the office, the first time she saw me cry like a little baby, because I knew it was over. Fortunately, they had a procedure in Europe called a Ross procedure, which uses a cadaver valve instead of artificial valve, which I have now, or a PICS valve, to replace my aortic valve. And what that does, it allows me to play because when I hit people, it won't create any blood clots, you know, because I didn't have to be on blood thinners. And the doctors were very encouraging. He said, Jess, all the kids that have your condition, if you step on that field, it opens up doors for them to live their dream. And I came back and played some more. And then I remember when I was in Denver, first time I went for a preseason game, I'm thinking, I just had open heart surgery. And what a place to test my new valve. Denver, Mile High Stadium, the high altitude. And I remember John Madden walking up, because he did broadcast for the preseason game. And he says, have you ever been punched in the chest yet? I said, I just reported into camp 2 days ago. But I pushed through it. And that's all we can encourage our children to do, is overcome adversity. Never, ever doubt yourself, and never, ever